I totally just forgot to pick my mic up back up. But anyway, hello everybody. My name is Cul Blu, and that was the most awkward introduction I think I've ever done. My mic was totally on the other side of the room. Don't know what's going on with that, but I am back here. Excuse me. And this is not number 57. This should be number 58. Oh man, I am all over the place right now, guys. It's not my fault. It's totally not my fault. It's Tuesday. What do you expect? Or it's Wednesday. What do you expect? Hump day. That's what they call it. Anyway, so we're jumping ourselves to a random pubcast. This is a random pub. I mean, not much to say outside of it's a random pub. I joined the pub and I will cast it. Not much to say after that, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this moment of awkwardness to actually go ahead and close my door and set up my stuff like I typically do, because I totally screwed up on my responsibilities. Let's just put it that way.
Queen of pain.
All's well though. All's well, guys. All's well. We're into the game. Cool. So let's go ahead and stare at a wild queen of pain.
Prepare for battle.
Because she likes painful things, and painful things are bad because painful things hurt. So what you should do is, if you see somebody who's in a lot of pain, you should say, "Hey, you're probably in pain," and then walk away. And then I'm like, "What the heck was that all about?" I don't know. Just a random thought. I think it would be a cool thing to do. They might hate you afterwards though, especially if they're your friend and you done it before, and then their puppy just died or something, and you were the cause of that puppy dying. Anywho, I'm almost ready. There we go. Finally ready. Totally should have done that way ahead of time. It looks like we got a little argument going on mid between Queen of Pain and Puck. I could imagine the chat. Puck saying, no, I mid, I called it first, and Queen of Pain saying the same thing, so it's going to play Ring Around the Rosie with each other. Because why not? Puck and Queen of Pain, they both have wings. It's the all-wing strat. And we got a pause coming up from Puck. More arguing. Oh, DC coming up from Puck. Uh-oh. Rage quit. Whoops. I just dropped something, but I don't know what it was. Huh. Anywho, so looks like we got a full team on the side of the Radiant, but we got a pause coming out as well, so I'm going to take this time to just stall a little bit more and go ahead and plug in my headphones and get myself situated. Oh, also guys, don't forget, please don't forget, Thursdays and Sundays are days that I do not post videos anymore. Those are official days I do not post videos. Any other day is probably just because I didn't record the day before. So sorry in advance, because you guys might see a few of those, because I'm managing 2 extracurricular activities, if you guys want to call it that. I'm managing not only a work for the summer as an intern, but I'm also managing Dota, of course. This is the main one that you guys are all here for. And I'm also managing my dance stuff on the side. That is ballroom dance, guys. It's really fun stuff. You guys should definitely look into it. If you guys have any interest at all in any form of art, you guys should definitely go check it out. It just takes coordination, which is saying a lot. But I totally got lots of coordination. I'm just bad at the moves, so I just need a lot of practice. Anyway, that is going to be eating into my time that I could potentially be spending on Dota. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to completely neglect Dota stuff, guys. Don't worry. I will still do my Dota stuff. I will still keep my duties do my duties as dutifully as possible. Wow, I almost said duty. So we're just waiting for these guys to get back in. Puck is still DC'd. So you might be seeing an unpause. There we go. We got to reconnect. Coming up from Puck, we got the pickups coming up from the Dire. And let me go ahead and call it the Radiant, since they were picked up entirely first. Start off with this Phantom Assassin on the backside. Perfect timing. Hot as Phoenix, Arizona. Holy crap. Phoenix, Arizona is pretty hot, guys. I've been there all of 0 times, but I can tell you from what I've heard from other people, Phoenix, Arizona is pretty hot. Moving on to Dazzle, we have Darbs. I shall call him Derbs. He shall be Derbs. We shall call him Derbs. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Moving over to Queen of Pain, we see Hold Fast Hope. So that means hold that hope and be fast about it. Meanwhile, on this Doomburg, we see Lucy.
The battle begins.
Lukey. It could be Lukey. Who really knows? Let's just call him Lukey. We see Lukey on him. Moving down to the Puck, not Queen of Pain. We see Requiem slash on that puck, and that pretty much rounds out the entire Radiant side. So let's go ahead and move on to the Dire side. Starting off with this Windrunner, we see Bugga on that Windrunner, Bugga exclamation mark on her. Moving on to Shadow Demon, who's moving pretty darn fast, moving as fast as a speed demon. We see Shyla Styles muted forever. LOL, I think I know that name. Don't ask from where. Moving over to the Sven, we see Tryhard Mode muted, and he's obviously not muted, but Puck's taking all the damage in the world. She might actually be going down. Sven throws out a stun. Puck is not going to be fast enough. She has Illusion Orb. She will be going down. First blood goes to these guys. Shadow Demon just showing you guys how aggressive you can be when you have a haste rune on Shadow Demon and it's somebody with a nice, reliable stun to follow up. They were kind of expecting Puck to have a phase shift, but she did not go for the phase shift. If she would have had a phase shift early, she might have been able to get away, but there was no way she was going to make it out alive. Even if she would have popped her Illusioner Orb before, then they would just turn on the stunner. So Requiem feeling a little bit bad. Meanwhile, we got Shallow Styles coming around the backside, just doing a little bit more harassment damage to Requiem. They're going to go toe-to-toe, but Shallow Styles doesn't really care. He throws out the beautiful Soul Catcher. That's the only person there. Puck getting stuck in place, and she'll also be getting hit by Illusion. She will be going out once again. Shadow Demon, Shallow Styles, just showing you guys how to play the Shadow Demon aggressively, and that's a really sexy play coming out from him. So continuing introductions, because I haven't been able to finish it because a lot of action was going on top. Actually, wait, speaking of down bottom, we got Clockwerk doing a little bit of damage to that Dazzle. Just a little minor scratches here and there. In the jungle, we see Square Nothing on that Darkseer, kind of like Square Enix, but Nothing instead of Enix. Moving over to the bottom lane, start off with this Clockwerk. We have Dazzle on him, and I think is that everybody? That is everybody. Wow, that was pretty fast. So as far as calling out the lanes, we got Hot as Phoenix, or we got Phoenix. I should call him Hot. We got Hot on that Phantom Assassin down bottom with Derbs on that Dazzle, going against Dazzle on that Clockwerk, just hanging out, just going toe to toe. Meanwhile in the jungle, we got Luki inside the jungle, just trying to compete against Square Nothing. But I honestly think Square Nothing is going to have a little bit better time. Of course, Luki can have a little bit extra gold with his Devour. That's free gold, guys. So pretty much he's using 50 mana and it's free gold just for eating stuff. Who gets paid gold to eat food? I mean, dude, that's like the most horrific thing in the world, right? But moving on to mid, we got Hold Fast Hope. So Hold versus a Bugga. So Hold and Bugga, just duking it out. Windrunner mid, I have not seen that in quite some time. I honestly forgot how the matchup really works. Basically, I think she just spams power shots, but she kind of does that in Suicide Lane anyway. Truthfully though, I think. Oh no, never mind. Yeah. Truthfully, I think Darkseer would do a little bit better mid. Sin Puck. Never mind. No, it's a little weird. It's a little weird to call it because they have both a Windrunner, a Clockwerk, and they also have a Darkseer. They all can run any lane, honestly. Darkseer can run a mid, he can run a Suicide Lane. Clockwerk can run mid, he can run Suicide Lane. Windrunner can do the same. Although typically you see Windrunner play that support role and she plays in the Heart Lane. As far as the top lane goes, we see Requiem on that Puck, that infamous Puck who's died twice already, sad day, versus a Tryhard Mode on that Sven, and of course Shyla Styles showing us how it's done on the Shadow Demon. He has himself 2 kills, he can buy himself whatever he wants. Looks like he upgraded the courier and he's probably gonna buy some wards whenever the cooldown comes off. But having the flying courier is actually a really nice little help. Meanwhile, Doombringer taking a lot of damage in the jungle. He has his orange carpet thrown down, so he can actually heal up a lot. His orange carpet actually helps him out quite a bit. Hold on, meanwhile on top we got a wraparound gank coming out from Shadow Demon. Shallow Styles coming in from Requiem. Requiem in a little bit of trouble. He needs to go ahead and throw out the phase shift. He will be in a lot of trouble. He's going to go ahead and hide around trees, throw out Illusionary Orb, throw out a phase shift, and Shallow Styles like, I want none of that. You ain't going to have none of that. Sven's coming in. He's trying to do as much damage as possible. He can throw out a stun right now. Puck throws out a phase shift a little bit too early. She was kind of assuming that Sven was going to throw a stun, but it wasn't enough. And also, just another thing to point out, the luck on Shallow Styles, who is the Shadow Demon, the luck on Shallow Styles, basically Puck was surrounded by a whole bunch of her creeps, and the Soul Catcher still landed on top of Puck. So that's quite lucky. I call map hacks. But at any rate, Tryhard Mode, is that the name? Tryhard Mode? Was it Tryhard Mode? Yes, Tryhard Mode is gonna be doing pretty well. He's gonna be sitting pretty. He has his power charge already. We're only 5 minutes into the game, guys. And this, don't forget. He actually did start off with a standard type build. He actually did build things, or he actually did get some regen. He actually did get a Quelling Blade, and he also got a Circulate to begin with. So he has his power charge completely finished right now. So that's actually really good for him up top. He is sitting really pretty. Comparatively to the Phantom Assassin, Phantom Assassin is not. I mean, yeah, she's on par with Sven as far as last hits and denies go.
Radiant's
Excuse me.
tower is under attack.
But she's not really worth all the, not really worth as much. Meanwhile, mid we got a little bit engaged. Queen of Pain able to dive on top of Windrunner. Ulti was not used, but the ulti was available until she ran out of mana, of course. But she was able to just finish off with auto attacks by the looks of it in a few little Screaming Pains. And darn it, these guys keep down when I'm not there. Phantom Assassin able to get the kill on top of Clockwerk. Clockwerk power cogs versus Phantom Assassin, not really the most recommended thing to do. Battery Assault is really nice for, honestly, it's not really all that nice versus Phantom Assassin. She attacks a little bit too fast for the Battery Assault to actually stop her, cancel her attacks. But it's still there for the option. Still one of the things there for the pickings. But so we saw 2 kills go down. I totally caught the first 3, I think. But I totally missed 2 in a row. So Clockwerk beating his... Clockwerk, oh man, this totally just reminded me of Family Guy. Alright, so this is one scenario in Family Guy where Peter, the main guy in Family Guy, he basically spits off a skyscraper and then jumps down, and then he lands on the ground, you know, just breaks all his bones and stuff, and he's like raises up and his loogie lands on top of his head. And he says, "Ha! I beat my loogie." So Clockwerk just totally beat his loogie. Meanwhile, we got a Shadow Demon getting the illusion room, and who's this coming in? That's a Queen of Pain, and she's taking all the damage in the world. Hold fast, she's trying to do all the damage she possibly can, but Charlotte is going to be able to finish off the Queen of Pain thanks to the help of those illusions plus that soul catcher. A lot of damage getting done. Meanwhile, Sven, sorry, tryhard mode, trying to get a stun on top of Raccoon. Raccoon will be able to bait Sven all the way down here. Sven might be going down. His war cry is about to run out. It will not run out in time, so he'll be able to make it out alive. Pretty cool stuff, pretty cool stuff. War Cry, don't forget guys, gives Sven 4 bonus armor. That 4 bonus armor paid its, definitely showed its value. Meanwhile, we got Darbs on that Dazzle around the corner, Diesel on that Clockwerk, trying to run away from Phantom Assassin. Phantom Assassin a little bit too close. Darb, does he has a point inside of his poison touch? Yes, he does. That's basically going to make it a lot harder for Clockwerk to actually run away if he does decide to run away. And no, not hold on, we got this guy's going in. There's a poison touch around. Clockwerk can't really run away. He's trying to throw his power cogs. He's going to throw his power cogs in a nice opportune spot. Phantom Assassin did get bounced away, so Hot not going to be able to follow up on that. She's also out of mana now. Pops herself a magic wand and she'll be fine as far as mana regeneration goes. As far as mana, her state of mana goes. But yes, I was totally talking about that before. So basically, Sven's 4 armor effectively increases Sven's effective HP by 24%, almost 25%, which is definitely more than enough to actually get away from that tower. So that was actually pretty cool stuff. Clockwerk rappelling in, gonna totally miss that Queen of Pain, but Queen of Pain might be able to make it alive. No, she will not be able to make it alive. Clockwerk able to finish off with that flare, of course, with the help of the Shadow Demon ulti, and also with the help of the Soul Catcher. Soul Catcher is helping do so much damage. Meanwhile, Phantom Assassin Hot on that Phantom Assassin, taking a little bit on shell damage coming out from Darkseer, who is down bottom. Darkseer is actually a really good person going up against the Phantom Assassin. Send Clockwerk elsewhere, but Darkseer can run away. That's one of the biggest things. Clockwerk, all he can do is throw power cogs and just pray that Phantom Assassin actually walks into it. And actually we see here Phantom Assassin doing quite a bit of harassment to that Darkseer. So Hot just doing as much harassment as he can to square nothing on that Darkseer. And square nothing, he's not really all that much trouble. We got a bottle getting thrown to Clockwerk. Or was that to Windrunner? I don't know.
Do it with flair.
Clockwerk uses himself a regen rune and probably passed the bottle right on back. Pretty cool stuff going on. And meanwhile, Hot on that Phantom Assassin just hanging out down bottom. Just trying to get as many last hits as possible. She also has 1 point of her blur. And as far as the Phantom Assassin builds, it's arguable. Hold on, we got a gank coming on top. We got Raccoon getting caught up by Shallow Style. Shallow Style trying to get that Soul Catcher. Soul Catcher will land on top of Raccoon. Raccoon in a little bit of trouble. Tryhard mode does have a stun up. He's actually going to go for the ulti. And he needs to go ahead and throw a stun. He has to throw a stun. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and save the stun. Tryhard throws that stun on top of Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain going to be able to finish him off before she got stunned. That stun does have a travel distance, so hold fast. Feeling pretty happy about that. But they still did lose their solo top. And typically how it works, guys, is whenever you're in a suicide lane, or whenever you talk about lanes in general, mid lane you just want to either win it, or you probably lost it. If you can get more last hits in mid lane, then you're good. If you can get more ganks off and also stay on par with the person mid lane, that's really good. But as far as other lanes go, on the bottom lane, the safe lane, the carry wants to farm. So if the carry can get primary farm, then you guys have won your lane. If the carry can get a few kills here or there, then you guys have definitely won your lane. But if your carry is getting zoned out, then you guys have lost your lane. As far as the suicide lane goes, the suicide lane, basically the way it works, we got a little engaged with Queen of Pain trying to go on top of Sven. Nope, she's going to try to blink away. Shadow Demon will throw a disruption, also throw a soul catcher, stun the follow from Sven, instantly going to be gibbing the crap out of that Queen of Pain. And I don't know what Queen of Pain was doing there, but she was obviously drunk, guys. She has 3 points inside her blink, so she can actually blink a nice little distance, but not far enough, obviously. But yes, we got more action happening mid, and that'll be it. So I'm gonna continue my last statement. Basically on the suicide lane, if you winning your suicide lane compiles of just basically not dying, collecting XP and not dying. If you can do those two things, then you have absolutely won your suicide lane. If you can get a kill while you're in the suicide lane, then you have not only won your lane, but you have done so well that your team is probably going to be like just like say, hey, you're like the best Dota player in the world. So long story short, I mean, I'm sorry, all that goes along with to say that Puck has died how many times? Puck has died 5 times in the top lane. That's not good at all. That means she's not only lost her lane, but she's helped the Radiant, or sorry, she's helped Tryhard Mode and Chalice Styles feel so good about their laning ability. Like, Sven already has drums, and we're 10 minutes in. He's actually getting ready to dive on top of Queen of Pain, who's usually not the person you want to actually go dive on. Shadow Demon trying to initiate the fight. These guys are being very aggressive. I like the play coming up from them, but they do need to be careful, because if they have a few TPs coming in top, they could potentially go down if these guys do decide to TP in. But yeah, long story short, Sven is sitting on top of drums, and it usually takes me like 20 minutes to build drums, so hats off to you, Sven. You're obviously a much better player than me, as we all already know. Because I do just do my random posts from the top page, which is usually like better players. Shadow Demon coming around the backside, really cool wraparound coming from him. I think Queen of Pain did see him. She knows what's up. She's actually going to throw out Scream Pain. TP's coming in everywhere. Sven needs to run away. Doombringer is here, but he's out of mana. No mana for his ulti. Queen of Pain throws out Scream Pain. She also throws out Shadow Strike. Sven can't turn around, throw a stun. He's going to go ahead and man up and try to go for something. Shadow Demon throws out his ulti. I don't know who he threw on, but it doesn't matter. Queen of Pain is going to be able to get the kill. Meanwhile, we got Clockwerk rappelling in. He totally just donated his life. And everybody on the side of the Radiant is pretty much staying alive. And Clockwerk was like all teams there. Okay. But yeah, the TP support, like I was saying before, these guys need to be careful about coming in. Sven is actually here. He's ready to go for a fight. He might be able to find himself a kill on top of Requiem, who is on the run if Requiem dodge or doesn't dodge the stun. If Requiem didn't dodge the stun, then she'd be going down. Ooh, that was a yawn. So looking around the map, Phantom's has to build himself a Battle Fury. It's going to take a little bit. That'll probably be about a... Whoa, wow, okay. Alright, I'll try to call this exactly. It's probably about an 18-minute Battle Fury. Not necessarily a 15-minute one, but a little bit after. She's going to have a decent amount of far. If she dies right now, this would be definitely like a 25-minute Battle Fury. But oh my gosh, Windrunner missing a Shackle Shot. Not sure what was up with that. Windrunner trying to do what she can to get the Power Shot. Power Shot does miss. Disruption coming off from Shadow Demon. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain coming in hold fast. It's like, hey bro, why you chase my carry? And Bugga saying, hey bro, I'm going to kill your carry first. Clockwerk throws out the cogs to make sure Queen of Pain doesn't, or try to shoot her away. She does get shooed away. Bugga about to be going down. Doombringer trying to get the ulti off. Will he be able to get his big question? He might have to just go ahead and settle for a Clockwerk ulti. And there we go. The ulti from sorry, the ulti from Luki. On top of Windrunner. Windrunner did get hasted up, and she's actually trying to move as fast as she possibly can. There's disruption coming out from Shadow Demon. Pretty cool play coming up from them. Basically dodging dots of damage. Meanwhile, the middle tower is being sieged. Dazzle is here. He's ready to fight. He doesn't have max in Shallow Grave, which makes it sad, but he does have max inside of his heal, so he can keep these guys nice and healthy. Really fast, looking at the items, we see Doombringer's going for a Shadow Blade, so he's actually going to be trying to get aggressive early and going for those kills. As far as his other items, he has a Hand of Midas, he also has a Strength Boost. Those are standard items that Doombringer can go for. Not necessarily he has to go for, but he can go for those in the jungle. Hand of Midas is actually really nice, especially when you add it on top of Devour, on top of Doombringer. Moving over to Queen of Pain, Power Treads, cool. Everybody else, Phantom Assassin, she's building some Battle Fury, we ought to call this. Treads on everybody else. Nothing too impressive coming out on Puck. She has been having a hard time, but she does at least have treads. I can say that much. That much to her credit. And she's also level 6. Oh, sorry, level 8. So speaking of everything else, we got, oh man, ulti coming up from Puck. These guys want to go for the kill on top of Windrunner. That was totally baited. Clockwerk throws out the Rappel, throws out his power cause. He's trying to do what he can, but he's actually caught out. A beautiful shackle coming up from Windrunner. Clockwerk just might be able to make it alive. Nah, that's too much damage taken on him, and he will be going out around the backside. If there's a little bit more support, if there was a little bit quicker reactions coming up from the Dire, they could have potentially converted that into a whole bunch of kills, but they decided not to. Meanwhile, Sven turns around, gets the stun on top of Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain's almost surviving. Dazzle trying to get that Shallow Grave on top of him, but he needs to get that max out so he can actually get the range on that. Meanwhile, Requiem dies on a few little things. Drab trying to run away. He's taking all the damage to the wall. No Shallow Grave. There's a Shallow Grave coming out, and he's going to go ahead and TP away. Beautiful play coming out from him. Oh no, Sven coming out with a stun. Oh man, Dazzle almost made it away. Darab. Oh no, Darab. It was such a cool play too.
Radiant's top
So we got
tower
Shadow
is
Blade
under attack.
bought up by Doombringer. We also have a Smoke of Deceit bought up by him as well. Not too sure what he plans to do with both of those. Maybe he's gonna wait for the Queen of Pain and wait for the Dazzle to come up and then use it. Or I don't know, maybe he's gonna I don't know. He bought a Smoke of Deceit too. I'm confused, guys. I mean, we got Sven and company. Just go ahead and just kill that mid tower. Living up to his true name. Try hard mode is turned officially on, and he's trying as hard as he possibly can, especially considering the fact that he has a Shadow Blade coming to him. So we have a Shadow Blade Sven. Huh. That is something new. That's something unusual. Meanwhile, we got Doombringer coming in. Windrunner does feel a lot of damage. He's actually going to go ahead and probably continue to run away. Rappel coming off of Clockwerk. Dazzle saving the life of Windrunner, but he actually might be donating his own life. Doombringer Shadow Blade is up, and that's totally what we saw before. Sven's going to come in. He's invisible right now. He's trying to see who he can find as a beautiful target. He finds the Queen of Pain, gets a stun, beautiful stun on 2, gets himself a double kill. Big plays coming out from tryhard mode. Meanwhile, Darab on the backside trying to run away. The ulti coming up from Doombringer, or the ulti coming up from Shadow Demon is used, and Darab trying to run away. Meanwhile, oh man, triple kills for Sven. I didn't, oh man, totally missed it. I'm totally watching the support trying to kill each other. And yeah, I think Derb is going to be going for I hope he's going for a Vlad's or a Helmet of Dominator as opposed to a Mask of Madness, but he could go for Mask of Madness, which would make him do a lot more damage when his ulti's up. It really depends on how things are going. If you have like a Wisp or somebody that can give you a steroid like an Ogre Magi, then maybe going for a Vlad's would be a cooler choice. But more than likely he's going to be going for that Mask of Madness for the lifesteal. Continuing on, I didn't talk about the Dyer's item, so we got Shadow Blade Sven, we also have a Drone Sven. Sven is actually really fed, especially this early on. He's pretty much good and ready for the middle game. All his items are mid-game centric, in my personal opinion, especially the Mask of Madness, which is coming up. And we got a little bit of engagement happening around here on the backside. Darkseer just trying to chase Puck. Puck not really having the best of games, I will say that much. Not really having the best of times, I mean, I'll say that much. But yeah, like I was saying, I saw a huge chunk of damage coming. Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain trying to run away. Clockwerk is trying to go in what he can. Queen of Pain turns around, throws out a lot of damage, and Phantom Assassin comes in just to make sure Clockwerk doesn't make it out. Queen of Pain gonna be able to pick up the kill. And the Mask of Madness is perched up on top of Sven, so he's ready for the fight. Meanwhile, we got TP coming down from Requiem on that Puck, and these guys want to push down his bottom tower. Hot Phoenix on that Phantom Assassin is down here, and we also got a hold fast on Queen of Pain. They're down here. Phantom Assassin is level 11. That's another big thing to point out. That means her crits are going to be like doing crazy amounts of damage. And with this tower plus a few more creep kills, and Phantom Assassin will definitely have herself a Battle Fury. Actually, that's a Battle Fury right there. Boom! Totally caught it, guys. 18 minutes. What? I'm a pro at this game, guys. I should just like retire, like Purge, and just Purge didn't retire technically. And we got a kill from Sven. I didn't even see him there, but he was invisible, obviously. And this will be about almost exactly 18-minute Battle Fury. Come on, Curry, slow down, slow down. Come on, 5 more seconds. Come on, hurry up. Curry, get there. Curry, what are you doing? Curry, go. Ah, come on. Darn it, Phantom Assassin. It's like it was working out perfectly too. So 18-minute Battle Fury coming on top of the Phantom Assassin. A little bit hard to call the exact times. I just got lucky, I would say that much. Darkseer has himself a mechanism, pretty cool item for him to have, and this pretty much the mid game has officially begun. Second nighttime, that's usually a good sign of okay, this is the mid game. Not necessarily the absolute sign, but I mean just for like a general reference, second nighttime is a nice little area you can call it in, or that's a nice little area that I call it in. But Phantom Assassin has herself a Battle Fury. She just wants to farm with those damage items right now, so she probably wants to be going for a whoa, I was about to say Chrysalis. She might want to be going for MKB next, I would say. Sven, on the other hand, he's just whacking away at these ancients and saying, hey bro, all your gold belongs to us. Or all your gold belongs to us, that's what I'm going to say. He has a Mask of Madness, he will be on cooldown, but he can potentially rotate mid and try to go for a gank. Clockwerk trying to see what he can do. He's on that Clockwerk, just, trying to see what he can. Meanwhile, Requiem on that Puck, she's really poor, she can't really do much. What do we see? Doombringer. Lukey on that Doombringer has a Shadow Blade. He's building himself what looks to be a Shiva's Guard, probably AC. Either or would be nice. AC would be really nice, especially versus Sven. It'll basically give Doombringer more HP, or sorry, more armor. more effective HP, but also more armor, and also reduce the armor that Sven has, which Sven has 8 armor plus Warcry. He'll probably have a lot more. And I think, yeah, this will be a battle of Shadow Blades. Doombringer uses ulti, and that's a beautiful ulti coming off of Doombringer. Make sure Sven can't do anything to run away. Now Sven's in a lot of trouble. He's actually taking all the burn damage coming off from Doombringer. If only Doombringer had active sets. We got TP support coming in for Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon will throw disruption on top of that, on top of Sven to make sure Sven doesn't take any more damage. And now Doombringer's in a little bit of trouble. Shadow Blade of his own, and he'll run away. Requiem on that puck is going to be able to shoo the rest of these guys away. Meanwhile, in the jungle, we see Dazzle going down. Darable and Dazzle going down. Phantom Assassin able to finish him off. No, Windrunner able to finish him off. Phantom Assassin actually on the run. She can actually turn around and go for the kill. I'm pretty sure she saw the TP support coming in from top, but she decides she doesn't want to fight Windrunner. Oh crap, Windrunner has a Shadow Blade. Well, what is this? What is this? Shadow Blade everywhere. We got a Shadow Blade Doombringer, Shadow Blade Windrunner, Shadow Blade Windrunner of all things, and a Shadow Blade Sven. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Shadow Blade Dazzle, or a Shadow Blade Seer. Why not? New meta, guys. Shadow Blade everything. Anyway, we got a flare thrown out. Clockwerk, everybody scouting out everything on top of Phantom Assassin. Phantom Assassin might be a little bit choked, so Hot might want to back away. She sees the flare fires, it's thrown around. I'm pretty sure she knows that these guys have vision her. And she also knows that Sven has a Shadow Blade, so she needs to be really careful about where she decides to go. And Clockwerk throws up the Rapple. Rapple just too short, not long enough. You must construct additional pylons, is exactly what he said. Central place down mid, and Queen of Pain is going to be getting caught out in the backside. Dazzle trying to do what he can to keep her alive. And oh, look at all the damage going on top of Dazzle. Dazzle might be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to be able to back away. I'm not too sure where that damage came from, but there was a lot of damage all at once. We got the nobody dying just yet. Phantom Assassin is going to be going on. First casualty, Dazzle. Dazzle using his Shallow Grave on top of Queen of Pain. Make sure she stays alive. Doombringer trying to run away. He gets hit with the ulti from Shadow Demon. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon gets a disruption on the backside of that, on top of a puck. And this is why everybody says that Shadow Demon is a Swiss Army knife of supports. Basically, he can slow down one, he can disable the other, and he can throw down a damage amplification on top of the other one, and he can scout out things with his Shadow Poison. So I mean, it's quite ridiculous, especially when team fights break out. If you don't focus on Shadow Demon, he's probably gonna make things bad for you guys. And also a thing to note, I want to say that Sven's Mask of Madness was on cooldown during that team fight, so they won that team fight without Sven's Mask of Madness. And he's also built himself, looks to be, oh man, is that a man style? Or, I'm not too sure what that would be. He has himself just a naked ultimate orb. It could be a Lincoln Sphere, it could be anything, to be honest. It could be a Scotty for all I know. Mantis style would be cool, but it just gives him more stats. And there's an Invis rune right here over on the ground. I wonder who's going to be picking that up. Sven is stacking the camps like a boss and going to go ahead and kill all of them like a boss. And boom goes the dynamite. So ends the life of that dragon, who had a family and everything. He had a whole entire family. Sven just came out and said, yo bro, I'm taking all this. And he kills them all. Such a murderer, man. That's worse than my puppy story. I'm just saying. We got Smoke Gang coming out from the Radiant side. These guys want to go for something. This is a really good idea for them to go for. They can use Shadow Demon as bait if they really want to. We got a rotation coming in from them. They're coming down bottom. Doombringer was scouted out with that Clockwerk flare, so these guys might rotate into the jungle very mistakenly, and they will die right afterwards. Clockwerk, Clockwerk and Duxter are going to be going for something. Queen of Pain coming in, revealing the fact that these guys are here. Phantom is going to be able to finish off this Clockwerk pretty darn fast. Meanwhile, Duxter on the backside, he's taking all the damage. Roar, getting body blocked like a boss, coming out from that Dazzle, and he goes down. Phantom is able to get the kill on top of Clockwerk. And Dazzle able to get the kill on top of Darkseer. And he's so deserved it, guys. Dazzle doing a really good job making sure he body blocks and all that stuff. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the items really fast. Really fast. We got an Orc of Malevolence coming up on that Windrunner. It will be a late Orc of Malevolence, relatively speaking. Moving over to Phantom Assassin, she's building herself looks to be a Helmet of Dominator. It gives us a little bit extra damage, gives us some lifesteal. Pretty good item for her to go for. Queen of Pain, on the other hand, is also building herself an Orc of Malevolence. And you know what? Technically, Windrunner could be building herself a Refresher Orb, which I think would be the most hilarious thing in the world if she does. I mean, Refresher Orb, so you can throw a Wind Run 2 times in a row. I don't know, guys. That would be hilarious. Helmet of Dominator up on top of that Phantom Assassin. Doombringer building himself looks to be Aghanim Scepter. He's built himself a basic plate mail, so he can make sure he can stay alive versus the auto attacks coming up from Sven, because Sven is hitting pretty darn hard. Especially with his ulti up. Sven is hitting for only 146 plus 35, so what is that? That is 181, I think, if I'm doing the math correctly. So 181 damage coming out, or 182 damage coming out from Sven. No, 181 damage coming out from Sven, so Sven hitting pretty darn hard. I mean, he hits like a Mack truck. Plus if he had his ult on top of that. which he is level 19, so he does have full ulti. That's 200% extra damage, so that's whatever his ulti is times 200%. So Darkseer. Sven will be able to help finish off Roshan. He actually might need a little bit of help. He has a little bit of help before everybody else. Stun throw on top of Roshan taking a little bit of damage. Clockwerk scouting things out around the backside. I think if these guys are smart, they would just run in there and see what they're doing in there. Just check it a little bit, see something over there. But too late. Roshan does go down. Aegis goes to Sven. And Sven did in fact build himself a Lincoln Sphere. Like I said, guys, it could be anything. Sven can build himself whatever he wants. It's all within his reach. It's all within his grasp. Lincoln Sphere would be really nice, especially versus a Doombringer. Because the first thing Doombringer probably wants to do is pop his ulti on top of Sven to make sure Sven can't pop his Shadow Blade, to make sure Sven can't pop his ulti, make sure Sven can't do a stun, make sure Sven can't cleave. Just make sure Sven won't be useful. And having a Lincoln Sphere, basically, if Doombringer says, "Oh my gosh, that's Sven, I need to do something quick," and he throws his ulti on top of Sven, that's an instantly blocked ulti from Doombringer, and that pretty much makes Doombringer well, not completely useless, but relatively useless in these fights. Basically, that means his ulti is not taking for damage. That means his ulti is not making somebody want to run away. His ulti is pretty much not doing anything. And considering the fact that Doombringer is building himself an Aghanim Scepter, I mean, that's going to make it even more hard. Because that means he actually wants to use his ulti on top of somebody, so he can keep that ulti continuously ticking on top of him. So, Radiant's bottom tower does go down. Doombringer is still trying to build on the Aghanim Scepter. He has about 700 gold away from it. And I'm actually seeing this a lot more commonly now. I'm starting to see a lot of people just go straight up and try to build, or try to get all 3,000 gold before they buy the pieces of the Aghanim Scepter. I'm not too sure what's the deal with that. Maybe they don't want to tip off the fact that they are building for it, but Doombringer's doing it. 200 more gold and he'll have his full Aghanim Scepter up. Meanwhile, as far as the gold graph, we can see the gold graph is in favor of the Dire. Not surprised, despite the fact that Doombringer has a Randomizer, despite the fact that Doombringer has Devour, it doesn't matter. The Dire is just getting better team fights all around. Sven's just showing up playing the cleaner crew that A2H typically plays whenever he's in the official Dota reporter. But this is Sven. Who cares? He just like cleave just as much and do even more damage. Because I think Sven's cleave does 50% damage, if I'm not mistaken. 65% damage. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Anyway, a lot of deeps coming out. And we got Doombringer going toe-to-toe with Sven. Sven getting the ulti up. Oh man, Doombringer playing really smart. Threw out his level death first, and then he threw out the ulti on top of Sven. Now Sven is actually hit with the ulti. And there's an Aghanim Scepter ulti, guys. Oh no, it's not an Aghanim Scepter ulti. It should have been an Aghanim Scepter ulti. Anyway, we got Doombringer, Shadow Demon trying to run away. Shadow Demon will be going down to the damage coming out from that Queen of Pain. And Queen of Pain gonna be able to finish off Sven. Doombringer ulti did run out. Sven's gonna be able to clean up everybody. Windrunner did get a double kill out of that, and Sven's gonna be getting stunned under the tower, but he doesn't care. There's one more creep just left, and he's gonna go all out. He's going full retard, guys. He's going all forward. And this one team fight, just like that, turned the whole entire thing. Windrunner Orca Malevolence built up finally on top of her, so she will be able to actually silence a quick Doombringer silence at Queen of Pain, make sure they can't run away, make sure they can't do anything. And Doombringer's going to be going for a Hyperstorm instead. I think it's a huge mistake. Actually, no, I take it back. I like this a lot better. Aghanim Scepter on top of Doombringer, especially with Sven, with his Lincoln Sphere. It's not really going to change much, because Sven can probably still kill Doombringer. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon throws a disruption on top of Holdfast, who is on that Queen of Pain, just trying to run away, and Shallow Styles just, saying, "Hey bro, I give 0 kills." Try hard mode on that Sven. He doesn't really care right now if he goes down. Mechanism popped by Darkseer just to help him stay alive. We got a Blink Dagger. I saw a Blink Dagger. I don't know who's on, but I saw a Blink Dagger. Clockwerk picking up a few items. He might. Nope, nothing to pick up here. These are not the George you were looking for. That's exactly what they're saying. Queen of Pain throwing a few Shadow Strikes. I saw someone with the Blink Dagger. Anyway, Sven does go down finally. There's a Ghost Scepter activated by Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon just doing a little bit bait work, and he's going to be able to make sure that Queen of Pain has a little bit hard time. Meanwhile, Fitness has to say, "Hey, no, bro, you know, kill me." Ulti or stun coming off of Sven going far away, and that'll be a lot of damage going down to Phantom's has shield be going down. Meanwhile, Sven is getting all the kills in the world. Double kill for him. His ulti's popped. He's doing only guys. He's doing only 400 and something damage. 460 damage, whatever that is. That's a sick amount of damage, especially when he has a Mask of Madness and a Lincoln Sphere. Lincoln Sphere getting some nice stats. Not the most stats in the world. Not more stats than I guess Heaven's Halberd will give him, but still some really nice stats. And there's all Sven's illusions, just killing everything. All Sven needs now is a heart. Let's say Heaven's Halberd, a heart. I think a heart gives you the most strength from a single item. If I'm not mistaken, which I might be. We got Puck and Doombringer trying to do what they can to hold on. Doombringer not really feeling very happy about what's been transpiring. He can't really do anything. He has Chain Lightning, which is cool. Chain Lightning is a very cheap ability to use, and it pretty much bounces on top of everybody, and I think it pops Lincoln Spheres as well. So it's really nice to pop a Lincoln Sphere from a nice little safe-ish distance, which is, the range is, what, 500? 500? Oh, there we go, that's the range. And Sven pops Shadow Blade. These guys will be going on top of him. Lincoln Sphere popped by Phantom Assassin. Doombringer's still chasing him. Nobody has any detection, which is actually pretty sad. Or which actually makes me pretty sad. Excuse me. Roshan spawned in 5 minutes, as you guys can see from the count on the side. And that's 2 sets of Racks gone, so it's pretty much a hopeless game for the Dire. I'm sorry, for the Radiant. The Dire can just go sit back and get 20 slided and then come back and then kill everything if they really want to. Especially with the Daedalus up on top of Sven. Sven really wants to fight right now. He can actually, oh my gosh, so Sven gets a stun. Holy crap, that'll be the biggest thing in the world. But Sven does not get a stun. He's going to be able to get the kill on top of Queen Pain. No, Dazzle able to save his life. Meanwhile, Sven turn around, man loading up on top of Doombringer. Doombringer, he said, I don't care how much armor you have, I'm going to kill you, bro. And he gets a kill on top of that. And now Sven trying to go for the Dazzle. Dazzle does go down. Ultra kill for Sven. No Rampage. He's obviously noob, guys. He's obviously noob, no Rampage. I'm just saying. No offense to him, of course. And these guys want to go in for the Rampage. Queen Pain's still here. And Sven's going to be going for it. Gets a stun. And Rampage, there it is. And he's still alive, by the way. Nope, nope, he goes down. He goes down. And then he buys back. Another buyback coming up for Doombringer. These guys want to go toe-to-toe. Say, hey, bro, meet me mid. I dare you. And that's what they're going to be doing. Sven's moving as fast as he possibly can. He has a Mask of Madness. He also has a Shadow Blade. He also has his ulti, and he has a Warcry. You know, between Warcry, Shadow Blade, and Mask of Madness, that's a lot of moves.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Basically, pop your Warcry, pop your Shadow, or pop your Mask of Madness, and then pop your Shadow Blade. Bro, you're moving like super fast. That's probably max move speed for Sven.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks
Meanwhile,
has fallen.
Mega
Dire
Hoops.
now have mega hoops.
That's all I have to say about that. Dazzle throwing a stun on top of, I didn't see who it was. Doesn't really matter. Clockwerk trying to throw a Rapple, but it does totally miss. Fitness hasn't finally built himself a BKB, but that's like 10 minutes too late. I think she sold everything, bought a BKB. She wants to go for a kill on top of somebody, but nobody's here left to go for the kill for. She blinks herself forward, tries to go for a kill on top of Windrunner, who can actually Windrun away. Now Fitness is in a lot of trouble. There's a Shallow Grave thrown from Dazzle on top of Phantom has to make sure she can't do anything. And Spin, beautiful stun coming off for him, vacuum into stun. Holy crap, that combination, totally forgot about that. And Spin's actually going for all the damage in the world. He will be going down. Triple kill for him, no Rampage again. Sad days, sad days. There's no Shadow Demon near, so he couldn't actually save his life. You can save your ally's life with the E-Blade. You can use that Ethor Blade on your ally. It won't do any damage, so it'll just basically make them untargetable.
Tower is under attack.
Except for by spells, of course.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's ancient is under
Meanwhile, Shadow Demon doing quite a bit of work. Doombringer pops his ulti, and I think it might have been a bad mistake. Sorry, he popped his Shadow Blade, never mind. I thought he had a Ghost up there, but he popped the Shadow Blade instead, and he's just trying to make himself dodge a little bit. I think he's going to take a little bit more damage coming out from the Shadow Demon because that Clockwerk turnaround and gets a Rapple right on top of that, right on top of Dazzle. Dazzle able to stay alive long enough for the Ancient to explode, and there goes, boom goes the Dynamite. That is the end of the game, guys. That's the end of this cast. Whew, random pubs, guys. That's all I got to say. Random pubs, sometimes they don't last long, sometimes they last too long. And this one didn't last all long, which is great because I am sleepy. I don't know how that happened, but I am totally sleepy. Anywho, my name is Cul Blu. I hope you guys enjoyed the cast. If you guys have any critiques, criticisms, or comments to make, please leave them in the comments or send me a message if you guys don't want to make it public. That's really it. Subscribe if you like my stuff, I guess. And that's it for now, so I'll see you guys whenever.